What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about 10 signs that you are in Norway. Now, I actually really like the title of this video because it's kind of funny, for one thing, and it's basically saying 10 things that Norwegians do, or 10 very obvious kind of cultural icons of Norway. Just things that are super Norwegian that I really want to know about. Just quintessential Norwegian things. 10 signs that I'm definitely in Norway if I were to see these things happening in front of me, in other words. So, I am quite excited to see this video. I feel like I'm going to learn something. So, let's take a look.
In this video I will show you 10 signs that you are in Norway. And no mountains, no fjords, not that typical nature thing.
Yes, good. Perfect. Yeah, I was afraid that maybe we're just I've seen the beautiful landscape, beautiful mountains, fjords. Those are very common in these sorts of videos, but I think we're gonna get from this guy's entertaining. I feel like we're gonna get some different stuff, the real scoop, the inside story here.
Other cool, unique things. Follow me.
Okay. Cable clutter. Cable clutter. I don't know what that even means.
Okay.
Oh! Cable. As soon as he tripped over the cable, I knew instantly what it meant. Cable clutter. Like, there's cables everywhere? Like you're tripping over them? There's so many cables, really?
Typical sign that you are in Norway is that you stumble into an electrical charger. And no, it's not for your phone, it's for an electrical car.
This is actually a really good sign. Like, this speaks very well for Norway. The fact that there's so much electrification of cars, so many electric vehicles in Norway, that you'll actually start falling over the cords. I doubt that actually happens. But the fact that there are so many electric cars in Norway is fantastic, and good for the Earth, and definitely a lot further ahead than America is in this department.
No other country than Norway has so many electrical cars.
Wow. You know, is that actually a fact? Does Norway have the most electric cars? Most electric cars country. Is it Norway? Oh, I'm not seeing it. Oh wait, Norway. These countries have the most electric cars. Norway, 74%. 74%? There's no way. That's impossible. There's no... That's amazing if that's even close to true. 74% of cars, electric. There's no way. What? It's just so far off from where America's at that it's shocking me. Wow.
Per capita.
Public tits. That's one way to say it. Are we trying to say that women can expose their upper body?
Okay, so if you are confused, am I in
I'm a little confused, but I think I also understand.
Sweden, Finland, or Norway? Well, if you see breastfeeding in public, you know you are in Norway.
Oh, breastfeeding? I mean, that's acceptable. I mean, it's acceptable in America to breastfeed, but I will admit, now that I think about it, there is a bit of a stigma behind it, where most women do feel like they have to cover it up with a modesty towel or something, cover up while they're doing breastfeeding. But I think very rarely women in America will breastfeed and not cover up, and it is kind of jarring just because you don't see it much. But I would totally be respectable of this.
No other country has so many women breastfeeding in public.
That's actually really progressive, and honestly the way it should be, right? It's you have to feed your baby, and it's just that's how you do it. Like, why should societal norms dictate like the comfort in which you can feed your baby? Like that's sadly in America it does, where women feel like they can't do it in public pretty much ever. So yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think, yeah, that is true. Three, antisocial. Are Norwegians antisocial? Maybe we would get along even better than I thought.
Super Norwegian thing. When you're at public transportation, people don't sit together. We need
Oh, I mean, I'm exactly the same way. In America, a lot of Americans are antisocial, or at least Americans really want their personal space.
our space. We have a big
Oh, that's what he...
together. We need our space.
Yes.
We have a big personal borderlines. It's not because people don't like you.
I thought he meant antisocial as in shy and not wanting to speak to you, not wanting to interact with people, which I would understand as well. But it's more that people in Norway, like America, want their personal space.
It's just the way we are.
I like this. I would want this.
Okay, what's typical for your country? That sign that we know we are there. Subscribe and post us your comments.
What's typical for America? Gosh. Probably the fact that people are extremely overweight. Lots of pizza, hamburgers, people that are very loud and aggressive, very opinionated. Yeah, not the most positive things that I can think of, but that's the first thing that comes to my mind.
We would love to hear from you.
Crazy entertainment. Huh. Maybe this is something that Americans would really enjoy. Crazy entertainment. That sounds good to me.
When you turn on the telly and what you see is this. It's called slow TV. It says minute by minute. And
I don't know if I'd call this crazy.
we are watching people on a boat or on shore with music. And this can last for hours and hours.
Is that just the name of this kind of TV? It's just called crazy TV?
Hours and hours. And some years ago, it was a big show called Minute by Minute with a Boat. And we saw it for 5 whole days.
What? I don't understand this. I mean, this is kind of crazy, I guess. I thought something really wild and unexpected was about to happen. Instead, it's just very slow, minute by minute coverage of boats. Okay, I don't know if I quite understood that one, but I guess that is very Norwegian. I've never seen that anywhere else. Trolley trolls. Okay. Okay. Oh, like baby carriages? Strollers? Baby strollers? Baby carriages here? Yeah, we wouldn't call these trolleys. The things that kids and babies sit in and get pushed around in, we'd call that a baby carriage. Or a stroller.
Another typical Norwegian sign is that most of the trolley doers are dads. And 9 out of 10 daddies take their paternity leave. And they
Wow, this is more shocking than anything I've learned so far. Usually in America, you'd see the mother, probably more often than not, the mother pushing the child around, although the dad would certainly do it too, and it'd be perfectly normal. And men don't get a real paternity leave. Really, maybe 2 weeks, maybe.
Have 3 months of free time with their kids.
3 months? Yeah. That's the way it should be, though. You gotta be with your baby when they're born, right?
That's so Norwegian.
Oh, it makes it easy to spot foreigners because it's the woman and she's pulling it down the stairs. I mean, that could be anyone. Weird attraction. These titles are really throwing me for a loop. Weird attraction? I don't know. What does that mean?
A unique Norwegian phenomena when it comes to advertisement is car advertisement. You know, in most other countries, you place a sexy girl on top of the car and then you make an ad.
Sure. Okay, so we're talking about advertisements, marketing, and how Norway does their marketing to attract people. That's why it's called weird attraction.
In Norway, we don't use that girl. We don't use that sexy thing. We use...
Oh my gosh, America using sex appeal in advertising is probably the most common form of advertising in America.
Rough Norwegian nature. Look.
Wow, Norwegian nature. Interesting.
It's a man over there. It's rough. It's just like the waterfall over here.
Yeah.
Maybe we get horny on nature. In Norway, that's our unique speciality.
Yeah, I mean, you might see advertising like this in America, but more often than not, you'd probably see sexualization used as well. Mysterious tracks, like animal tracks or something? Maybe? Okay. I think I might be correct here.
Okay, this is an important sign.
This is kind of scary. If I saw a footprint like that in America, I'd be scared. I mean, you just don't see stuff like that. Giant animals, tracks.
That there has been Norwegians around. Look.
Wait.
Over here we can see it too.
Are these is this human footprints?
A smaller one. And over here, I think this is an older one. Traces of Norwegian.
Stonehenge?
It's not Stone Age. It's not these...
Stonehenge?
It's not Stonehenge.
What is it?
It's traces of Norwegian. Look over here. This is a fresh one.
Oh my gosh, he's putting on this joke for so long, I don't understand what the tracks are.
You have it.
I just want to know.
Disposable grill. 1.2
Now it does seem like we're tracking humans, right?
million of these are sold each summer in Norway.
Oh, is this a common Norwegian summer thing, like a disposable grill? I've never seen a disposable grill. That's actually brilliant. That's really smart. That should be a thing in America. A disposable grill made out of foil? Wow. Huh. Why don't we have that? What the heck? What the heck? My mind is blown by the disposable grill of all things. Like, okay. Party zombies. These... I don't know what's going on.
And a typical thing is that the alcohol prices are not cheap, that's for sure, in Norway.
I mean, alcohol isn't very cheap in America. I'd be scared to see what it costs in Norway then.
The trick in Norway, and a typical Norwegian thing, is vorspiel. You drink outside or at your home with your friends.
Okay.
You get binge drunk, and then you go out to have one at the disco or at the bar.
Do you think these guys are having a vorspiel?
Of course.
This is a sign you're in Norway. Just lots of drunk people sitting around the park. Okay. All right. Seems like a pretty chill place. Female issues. I don't have any clue what this is referring to specifically.
And another typical signs, look at the women's feet.
The women's feet, like their shoes?
None are using high heels, mostly flat heels.
Oh, well, maybe that just says something about Norway as a culture. The fact that a lot of American girls, women, do feel like they have to wear high heels. It's part of American culture. It's iconic. It's just something women in America have always done. It's a very dramatic look, and it certainly looks uncomfortable coming from my point of view. But that is interesting that you don't really see it in Norway. Like, they're all past that. It's just over that, ready to be comfortable.
But some give it a try.
Okay. These are sorta high heels. There we go. This would be fairly common, especially in American cities. Very common. But like I said, they do not look comfortable.
And finally, you know you're in Norway when you think it's spring or summer.
When you think it's spring or summer, and then what?
And it's not.
and it's not. You're in Norway when you think it's spring or summer, but it's not. Does that mean it's winter? Does that mean it feels like winter is all year? Is that what we're saying? Yeah. Wait, is this really supposed to be springtime? Does it actually snow in Norway in the spring? Is that possible? Man, I'd be so sad if I arrived and it was snowing.
Welcome to Norway.
Okay. How often is it actually snowing in Norway? Like, seriously. Because I know there's that special holiday in Norway where everyone goes on vacation to go to warmer weather. Is that because the winter in Norway is that extreme? Okay, that's the end of the video. That was by Your Way to Norway. I give that a like. That was very entertaining, as usual, by that guy. Very entertaining stuff. I really did enjoy that list because it was so weird. It was a weird list, but I love that. It's tells you stuff about Norway culture that you otherwise wouldn't get to really get into and experience. There's that, I love that specific stuff where you really feel like you're almost living there, where you're learning about, you know, the disposable grills and the drunk people in the park and the snow and stuff like that. And the pushing babies around and what people are doing in Norway. I love all that stuff. I enjoyed this video, and I do feel like it gave me a better insight into sort of Norwegian day-to-day culture, day-to-day life, you know. It was much more like human, much more about like just normal people stuff. So I actually really enjoyed this video. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway, Norwegian culture, events, news, stuff in Norway I've never seen, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.